Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Once you've realized that, the world becomes boundless. Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. There are two primary choices in life: to accept conditions as they exist or accept the responsibility for changing them. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. The heaviest of burdens is therefore simultaneously an image of life's most intense fulfillment. The heavier the burden, the closer our lives come to the earth, the more real and truthful they become. The man who has no imagination has no wings. He cannot fly. To change one's life, start immediately. Do it flamboyantly. No exceptions. Our greatest fear should not be of failure, but of succeeding at things in life that don't really matter. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Carry it by the comfortable handles of gratitude for what's positive and that it is not worse, rather than the uncomfortable edges of bitterness for the negatives and that it is not better. Do not wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand, and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. You will never be free until you free yourself from the prison of your own false thoughts. Don't let mental blocks control you. Set yourself free. Confront your fear and turn the mental blocks into building blocks. The shell must break before the bird can fly. Life is a process of becoming, a combination of states we have to go through. Where people fail is that they wish to elect a state and remain in it. This is a kind of death. What we fear of doing most is usually what we most need to do. The only real limitation on your abilities is the level of your desires. If you want it badly enough, there are no limits on what you can achieve. every thought we think is creating our future. So if we're thinking negative thoughts or if we're speaking negative words, we're bringing that negativity into our future. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. You open doors for yourself and pave paths that were previously hidden. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go, they merely determine where you start. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Limitations can only be true as long as we believe in them. Believe in yourself instead. Amazing things will happen. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Those who stick too rigidly to the past deny themselves the discoveries of the future. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Once you overcome the limits you place upon yourself, the boundaries of what you can achieve are limitless. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly.